No way.
There's no way.
I think at that point you just gotta throw hands. You know what I mean?
I'd be suing too.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'd be suing 100% if that's the case. Bro, there's no way this is right. It says that Tfue says he's missing out on the opportunities because FaZe Clan is unlawful activity in connection with the deal he signed, and he only gets to keep 20% of the revenue from branded videos and stuff published on Twitch, YouTube, or social media.
What?
There's no way. That means there's no way FaZe is taking 80%, right?
Of his YouTube revenue?
There's no way.
I mean, it depends on what's signed in his contract.
Well, that's the thing. Like, was that not okay? Wait a minute. Like, was that just not discussed at the very beginning?
Trying to think of when he signed to FaZe and when he blew up.
He signed to FaZe way before, like right when he was blowing up.
Said he signed April 2018.
Yeah, Tfue started blowing up hard like April, January, February, March, April, May, June.
I mean, if
Probably like July, August, like really getting big.
Apparently, it says, I'm reading the same article. It says that he tried to terminate the agreement in September, claiming that FaZe breached their deal. But according to the group, they rejected the termination. And he's still bound by contract.
That's millions he's lost out on, probably.
Dude,
yeah, if it's a 20-80 split, that's
80%, bro.
I mean, the only frame of mind I would be that you would ever sign that in is if like your sole blow up is coming from FaZe when it's.
I mean, Tfue was already growing, and he was starting to get a pretty big following. But I mean, bro, FaZe blew up Cloaksy and Turner. Like,
no, I agree. It's
like,
one of the only orgs that probably blows players up that way, because it has in the past.
Like, Cloaksy was not. I mean, they both really weren't getting like redonkulous viewers. But when you have like, they had like Banks and a bunch of other, you know, of these top FaZe creators who are like, you know, tweeting them, telling everyone about them, retweeting clips. Like, Banks has a lot of pull on Twitter. Like, he gets really good interaction.
I can't believe 80%, bro. I can't even wrap my head around that. Like, I'm just wondering if it was flat out like, hey, this is gonna be a 20-80 split, or if it was something in the contract he didn't see. I'm assuming it was something like the second, because he's suing them, right?
I'm pretty sure it was he probably was just like, hey, you know, I just want the contract. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, 99.9% of people sign contracts with organizations before actually getting them reviewed by a lawyer. Like, you are like legitimately usually getting the, you know, I mean, you're getting the for pardon my French, the shit end of the stick about 95% of the time when you sign with an organization. It's really, I believe from what I've heard, 100 Thieves is, and there are other orgs that do this as well, but 100 Thieves is pretty open to allowing people to pretty much go out and get their own sponsorships and things like that. But the issue with organizations is you are not, okay, like let's take me for example. I'm like, you know, LG. Like, we had a pretty decently open, you know, relationship with sponsors and things like that, but let's say I was approaching Red Bull and Luminosity was approaching Monster. Like, I 100% couldn't have gotten Red Bull because Luminosity legally could be like, that's a conflict of interest of our sponsors. And
right, and because you were under them. And
I'm under them, like, that it precedes whatever, you know, whatever I want. If I wanted, you know, to be sponsored by McDonald's, or McDonald's reached out to me, and that, but Luminosity was approaching, or, you know, any other organization that I was on was approaching Burger King, or about to do a deal with, you know, literally anyone at all that isn't. You can't, like, it's conflicting, you can't do it, because these sponsors who are approaching, you know, FaZe and all these other companies, they want the people and the players underneath that organization to represent them as well. That's the whole point. They want the package deal. They want every single FaZe member. They want every single TSM member to be rocking, you know, Razer, whatever the company is. So it's very, very difficult for very talented and very big massive YouTubers and streamers and competitive players to really actually be happy usually under an organization. Like once you kind of are bigger than just being a competitor, like that's when organizations usually you don't benefit that much from them. Like you'd be better off on your own, because like and Tfue definitely hit that. Like I mean, but again, it really is that like it's like, did it? You know what I mean? Like FaZe helped out so much for sure. So it's like that's kind of one of the things where it's like, dude, you know, FaZe is a big part of of the explosiveness and the growth. So it's like, I mean, to be fair, that those percentages are nuts. So if that is true,
Yeah,
I'm not justifying the percentages. I want to let everyone know that.
Unbelievable. And my thing is, I'm wondering if it's do you think it was 80% of everything he made, or do you think it's 80% of what FaZe can bring to the table?
I think it's 80% of everything.
I just don't. I've never been a part of an org, so I don't know how it works.
Yeah, that's different. There are rumors that FaZe has like pretty, you know, aggressive. I mean, in FaZe's defense, like the org, bro, like they have like FaZe is like a clout machine, dude. Like if you're on FaZe, you're immediately like legitimately contracted FaZe. Like that helps you out in more ways than you know anything. FaZe, like being on FaZe is huge, right? Like so. I mean,
yo, full power right here, brother.
Yeah,
80% of everything, Twitch revenue included. No, not a chance.
I don't know how it works, man. I don't know if that may be a thing.
If you sign the contract, it's possible. So, like, I don't think he's suing for the money, though. He's not suing for that money back. That money's gone. Like, if that's true, the 80% of all that revenue he made in the last year, or what he's been on FaZe, that's all gone. What he's trying to sue for is basically to get out of it now, and then eventually, you know, he'll be able to start making all of his money. 100% of it.
That's nuts, dude.
It's tough, dude.
I hope Cloak's contract ain't like that too.
I would assume it's the same. Why would it be different?
That's like the thought I had. I just would hope it wouldn't be. I don't know, for his sake.
This is gonna turn out to be very interesting. You know what I mean?
What's up, Drama Alert Nation?
Oh, dude, 100%. I'm already. I'm gonna. Yeah, dude. I'm on a little chat with a bunch of people, and they're already like, "What is happening?" It's gonna be crazy.
Apparently, Cloak just tweeted big stuff on the horizon, so I wonder if it was a similar situation.
Probably. I'm assuming. I mean, if they're friends, I'm assuming that they're sharing like the same lawyer, maybe probably making it a dual case. At least that's what I would do. Split the cost as well. I'm assuming. I mean, like, dude, in order to be like, FaZe probably has massive lawyers as well, man. And if you're gonna beat them, like, you're gonna need.
Dude, that's the thought I had, man. He's gonna try. Like, I'm assuming.
100%. He needs to beat them in court. FaZe has great lawyers, so he's gonna be paying hundreds of thousands probably, depending on how long this goes. That's millions of dollars, dude.
It's very, very interesting, you know.
Oh, you know, millions, but probably like. Probably like $1 million.
I mean, if that's
$2 million.
Bro, if that's 80% of everything he's making, that he lost a lot.
They got him with the old classic machinima contract, huh?
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's the thing. Like, a contract's a contract, and even if it's unfair, it doesn't really matter. Like,
I got 2 fulls, by the way, Fear and Marcel.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Like, you signed it. It's 100. So again, like I said, from it's, you know, yikes.
It can't be 80% of everything.
I mean, it was.
I think
probably
that
Twitch and YouTube revenue.
That way, bro.
So, listen, yeah, I mean,
they go get you a Twitch contract, and everything's just like.
Here, Marcel, come here.
Okay.
Not even that they get it. Like, it oversees it.
20, man. Holy shit. I
don't understand. Yeah,
I can't wrap my head around that. God.
So like that must have included a signing bonus, right?
Probably not.
You think that's donos and everything too?
No, not donations. The donations are not bits probably. Cheers legally, but donations actual cash. Yeah, Twitch. That's through Twitch. Cash donos 100% went to them.
That's so wild.
Again, man.
You don't think it's creator code, right?
Probably not. That's through Epic.
Donations were not included.
Donations not included, and definitely not. Creator code is 100% Epic. Epic would not
I don't see.
I know
don't
Epic. They would never, ever let anyone do that to any of their creators and take 80% of their revenue.
Has anybody from FaZe?
I mean, I just saw that. I thought it was a cap when chat was telling me.
Whew, FaZe up, bro.
Dude, I mean, in FaZe,
So basically,
in FaZe's defense,
he's too big.
He's too big for any org. That's why I haven't joined an org.
He's just too big for. Yeah,
They-
you get to the point where no longer they're bringing nothing to the table that they can justify anymore.
Like someone like me, too physically big for an organization.
No, I mean, like, you're too big for an organization. Him?
Yeah, my body, right?
No, like your actual channel and everything.
I don't know about that. I think that Tim.
What could an org bring to the table for Tim?
I think that I think that a big no, like 100 Thieves, FaZe, like it depends on the contract. Obviously, like I don't think that Tim could go on one of these orgs without an incredible contract that's in his favor.
Oh my god.
Basically, when you get to a level of like Tim, he would not want to sign with an org unless it was someone like 100 Thieves, where they do an incredible job, basically letting you kind of acquire whatever sponsors
You can take
want.
those, Marcel. You pick them back up.
I love Nate Shot, and I love what his org is top notch. A lot of orgs are signing things like this now too. Are starting.
Yeah, but like for Tim, 100 Thieves would just be like an agency. They wouldn't be an org. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
Being a part of 100 Thieves though, like that's the thing about FaZe and 100 Thieves and all these orgs. Like there is some clout to it, right? You do get, for example, like there are people who are like 100 Thieves fans, right? And they might not know who Tim the Tatman is. Like if I join 100 Thieves, like if I join 100 Thieves, Tim joins 100 Thieves, and now people are like, Tim the Tatman, who? Oh, this guy's on 100 Thieves. Let me check him out. Like, there's, you know what I mean? There's value to that, right? And if the contract is good, like, and open, he might be able to benefit from it.
The rip here if you guys want to go.
Again,
Yeah,
I'm just throwing this out there though. Like, I totally agree. 80% is a joke. 100%.
Yeah, no, it's a huge joke.
no matter what. Like it's insane.
I just assumed
however,
like it was. Jeez, man, that's
like,
so much.
FaZe brings so much to the table in terms of exposure.
Right. I assume like okay, 80-20 of YouTube revenue or something like justified. Like Twitch, all of Twitch revenue is.
No, like, 80-20
I love
would have
Fortnite,
to
man. I don't
be.
think it needs to be.
It would still have to be in Turner's favor.
Yeah, 80,
It'd
20.
have to be 20%
Tfue
FaZe.
gets 80, they get 20.
Yeah,
know,
that's what my old Machinima contract was 80-20. But they owned you. Like they're entitled to everything.
I mean, we're station. Yeah, I don't know what to
Jeez.
tell you, man. I feel like that's kind of like
that's a monk, dude.
You know what blows my mind though, and this is just like I don't think this is being talked about at all, or at least hasn't been mentioned once. Why now? First of all,
Yeah.
Second of all, like FaZe didn't need to be sued at all. If
Okay, can we
this
talk
could've been-
about?
this could have been
Are
handled
we
quietly? Like
Eight- What? Don't tell me it's 80% of prize earnings too.
I don't think it might be, but I don't know.
That would be because I mean that's usually. That's so wild.
I mean,
80% of his money is made off the tournaments.
The fact that this has not been handled quietly, right, and they are being sued, means that like FaZe clearly thinks they can win.
Right, that means FaZe is like, all right, let's take it to court.
Yeah,
Which is wild,
like
dude.
bring it, yeah. Like that's I think that's the most important thing that hasn't been talked about. Is like FaZe thinks they can clearly win if they're. Like there had to have been a conversation where Tfue and Cloaks were like, hey, like, we want out or a change or something, and
they're like, nah.
and they're like nah.
Yes, prize earnings as well. Dude, not a chance. They both made like well over.
The article says that he wants
500 grand
FaZe to repay the avenue that they've collected. So basically, he wants his money, and FaZe is like, nah.
I mean, I will say that like, I
think they win in court.
They-
Honestly, I don't know.
No,
I'm not a
I don't.
lawyer, but
I think that's
You don't think FaZe will
that's
win?
no. I think FaZe will win that.
that's what I mean. I think FaZe will win in court.
I think it also depends on the judge too, though, right? Like if it's just a judge, obviously it wouldn't be a jury, right? So the judge would have to make the decision. It's like if like he felt like FaZe took advantage of him, and like you know
Are
what
we
I mean?
sure it's just not brand deals?
It's definitely more than brand deals. It's everything.
I don't know. Someone in my chat who's apparently close on the saying it's everything.
I'm being told that by a trustworthy source, I would say that it's everything.
How tough
So
is that,
wild,
dude? Tough,
dude.
bro. Bro, that's
me, like,
millions.
But I don't know.
Millions of
Once again, I don't know what
dollars.
everything actually means because I don't know.
Millions.
Is that just Twitch? Is that just YouTube? Is it?
It is everything that FaZe promoted and helped. Argue like one like which is Twitch.
FaZe needed to have a part in it.
Twitch
So
YouTube.
I don't think it'd be Fortnite earnings.
40 tips on this guy. The 100%. It could be prize. It definitely could be prize because he was
Can you mark him? I don't see
he was a
him at all.
competitive player.
I'll no scope him for you, bud.
Right, like he competed for FaZe as a professional player, so like that would make sense.
I mean, yeah, I guess that could be right.
Dude, how would you? I mean, how do you
That's like-
sign that,
it's,
man?
It's over $10 million just gone.
No, it's not. It's not 10 million.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
We're talking like 800 million YouTube.
No, he did not. No, I had, dude. No, I made. I mean, no. Here, just no. Go to the. Go to. Everyone, go to Kiki. Go into Kiki. No way.
There's no way.
I think at that point you just gotta throw hands. You know what I mean?
I'd be suing too.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'd be suing 100% if that's the case.
Wow. Yo. All right, so I'm in like a I'm in a group chat on Twitter.
Okay.
Yo. Someone linked Tfue's sub count, views on Twitch, like followers, everything, right? And linked a graph. And you just see this. And this is the line. It's like bottom, like this is like the bottom of the graph. And his views were like at his viewers sub count, like on YouTube, everything, total views per month was sitting at the bottom like this of the graph. For like 7 months. And then in the month of April, he signed with FaZe. And then everything just goes like this. Whoop!
Straight up.
Just straight up takes off.
So would you? How much of his success would you contribute to FaZe?
I mean, if you literally look at those graphs, it's like it just
I'm
launched.
like literally just looking at his social blade. It's non-existent on you just for YouTube, and then it just literally goes up. It doesn't stop.
the month he joins FaZe is when
is April.
Is April, and that's when everything goes up.
He went from 75K subs a month to just, or total subs, 78 subs to 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. Damn.
I know. I really feel like it's one of those things where it's like, dude, you're suing. Dude, the contract is a joke. I want to keep pointing that out. The contract is a joke. 80%. You know, it's like that's insane. But to sue the people that literally did that for you and like blew up your like everything, it's I mean, yeah. It's one of those things where
I just realized I put it on accident. Rip. Sorry.
You know what I wish? Here's what I wish happened. I wish that FaZe saw. I mean, like, dude, you gotta just be at some point if you're FaZe, like the owners of FaZe, banks, whoever makes the decisions, you gotta be like just like, okay, hey, you know what, dude? Like we're gonna lose these guys. You know what I mean? Like they're clearly not happy. They clearly know they're being taken advantage of right now. Like let's.
Here's X.
Yeah.
And going forward, this is going to be your new contract.
Yeah, exactly. Like yo, let's upgrade this thing for you so you guys are happy. We keep you.
Because it's a ripple effect.
Right.
I don't think Banks makes those decisions.
Correct.
I don't think so either.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he's just more.
More of like Papa Banks.
Yeah. I don't think he's a decision guy like that. I'd be surprised if Banks like even knew
What his contract was.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if he even knew that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, FaZe has a legal team. You know, they're a huge organization.
I'll be right back.